What do you reckon, guys? Should we go in? We've had enough, yeah? Right, guys, it's the old EdShed, and the EdShed has been playing with the X Type. Now, X Types have this thing where you get the restricted performance light comes on, which is the actuator on the turbo, because it's a multi-vane turbo. And Mr. Muscle, drill hole, Mr. Muscle, and it works. But that stops the restricted performance and puts out your glow plug light, but it doesn't stop your check engine light coming on. So now we've got this guy with the Bishop box of bollocks, and he came out with category A. Now that's what it says, raised for an EGR. But they said the category A is the sensor, which is like a mass sensor, after the intercooler. Now I wasn't agreeing with it, but hey, guess what? We've done the oil, the change, we've done everything. And I said it's the EGR valve, and it's like resistance to the, they're at 200 quid, 170, 500, 3,000 pounds. They're more than the car's worth. But we've had a few ciders, and we decided that we would try something different, which is after we replaced all the thermostats, the oil thermostat, the water thermostat, changed the oil 15 million times. We have taken off the EGR valve, and come here, guys, look at this. Come and look inside the EGR valve. Now, the EGR valve, that's the interior. And I don't know whether you can see that, but that is a great big lump of black goop, right? The whole thing is full. Now, there's an electric motor there that works on gears here that moves this, that slides the thing, that moves the thing, that Anyway, sorry, I was joking. So what we're going to do is we're going to roof chop this. We're going to slice this off and lower it by cleaning it out with carb cleaner. And we're going to get rid of all that black stuff. Then we're going to bend these tanks back down. We're going to put it back together. We're going to put it in and see whether it makes any goddamn difference. Because you cannot tell me that all that stuff there, with a little electric motor there, isn't being restricted. Because the moment we cleared the faults, low voltage was raised performance like in circuit A, and circuit A is this, and this is for the box of bollocks people. It's this. It's not a sensor. It's this EGR. So we're going to clean it out, clean it all up, give it a go, and we're going to hope that it puts that bloody check engine light out. I wanted to put duct tape over it, but they won't let me. See you soon, guys. Like and subscribe. Follow us about. Right, okay, guys. So EGR valve on a 2 litre and 2.2. So took all the pieces, and it's very interesting because it's all metal. But while it was being taken apart, look what we found inside it. These, and what these are those which are the drive sprogs to go into there, right? Now, the drive sprogs that go in, obviously at this time of night on a Saturday, the likelihood of finding any steel that I could use, so I found a couple of bits of drill shank, so hey, that went in. So the idea is they will go into there, right? And that then will give you the actual turbo actuation, right, for the EGR valve. So that's, obviously, I had to blob some weld on there because I didn't have anything else to do with. And then this lovely steel gear here, which is a steel gear, blobs weld, and this steel gear here, that slides on. Now, I'm assuming that maybe there is some sort of timing involved, but I don't think there is. I think it's just in, and that's it. So that's it. There you go. Now, obviously, if the drill shanks break, then yeah, then we need to get some steel. But by the look of it, there's two connections here, there, and there, that go onto your motor connections, which are here and here, and that will obviously power your motor. Now that motor must revolve, and it must just go, I would assume, because there's no free wheel in it. which is worrying me slightly, because if it's out of sync, then it won't be, it'll go, because there's no way it can freewheel. It's a constant drive. And they're metal gears, lovely metal gears. I mean, look at that, look at the quality workmanship that was done by those. I mean, that's a fantastic set of gears. So I don't know. I mean, I mean, you can't alter the angle of that, and you can't alter the angle of that. So the angle of the dangle is set by that. This obviously is very. Look at the corrosion. Look at the carbon in here. Look at the carbon all over that. It's absolutely covered. But there is only 2 connections with 5 pins. Ooh. I've just seen 2 more connections there, look. What are those? That's 2 more connections. They're running on there. They're running on that wheel there. So, hold on. Is there some magnetic trace? I mean, you can see those connections run onto here. And we've got one, I reckon, a connection down the centre there that runs onto that centre shaft. I reckon there's a connection in the centre there. So I reckon there's one in the centre, 2 there, the 2 motor powers, which is your 5 connections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, well, look. We'll put it together. We'll see what happens. It's either going to work or it isn't going to work. I just don't understand what those connections are there. They're so small. I mean, but they are connections, and they are metal, so they are designed to rub onto this hub here. But look, they are rubbing on there. But without that having some sort of connection onto it, you know, without having a fixed point connection, that wouldn't make any sense. Well, I'm not an electrician, so we'll come back to this if it works. If it doesn't work, guess what? I've just wasted another few hours of my life I will never get back. So, if this works, I have become the fixer of 2.2 turbos with a couple of broken drill bits and a lot of carb cleaner. That's it, really. Anyway, we'll come back to you when we've got a bit further on. Like, subscribe, follow us about, and if you want to see more dribble, please find a channel that shows it. See you soon. Bye.